Here are the 5 things you need to know to have a jumping spider as a pet. So for adult jumping spiders, you are going to want a 6 by 6 by 7 inch vertical enclosure, which is the minimum size for an adult jumping spider. You are going to want to decorate it with plants, sticks. You can get little ledges off Etsy or Amazon. And you're just going to want to provide places for your jumping spider to latch onto and explore. So you are going to want a front opening enclosure because a majority of the time jumping spiders like to make their webs at the top corners of their enclosure. And if you're having a top opening lid, you risk damaging their webs they've made. She actually has 2 webs. She has one right here on her door and one on the corner right here. I've kind of tried to only open this up a little bit just so I don't break her web, but yeah. So for temperature, you're gonna want it to be at least 70 to 80 degrees in your room. Lower than that, you're going to want to get maybe like a heat mat for the bottom or a tiny little heat light. So during the normal months when they're not shedding, you're going to want your humidity to be around 50 to 70%. I like to mist in the morning time once every other day, every 2 days. I like to have an LED light on by his enclosure. That way she can see and she can just move around and have a day and night cycle. So to mist her enclosure, I like to get a spray bottle. You can get it from TJ Maxx, Amazon, basically wherever. But I just use this to mist her enclosure every morning. So jumping spiders normally just drink the water droplets you mist in their enclosure. I do not recommend a water bowl unless there's like a cotton in there. They have a high risk of drowning when they could just drink the water droplets you mist. So you should be feeding based off of your jumper's abdomen size. If it looks a little small or shrunken, smaller than their head, then I recommend feeding. But to be safe, I usually feed every 3 to 10 days for adults and 1 to 3 days for juveniles. So for adults, you can feed your jumping spider crickets, mealworms, waxworms, and for juveniles about that big, you can feed flightless fruit flies. So once your spider is molting, you're going to want to probably make it more humid, mist it every morning, make sure it has enough humidity in there, that way they have a smooth molt.